Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. But this tofu is given 10 out of 10. So beautiful, so flavorful. Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm filming a what I eat in a day. This morning I decided I wanted to make my go-to smoothie that I absolutely love. This is everything that I like to put in my smoothie. Oh, I have one more thing, hold on. I like to put these frozen wild blueberries. Any brand of frozen wild blueberries will work. I got these from Whole Foods, but I like wild blueberries because from what I've been learning, they have more fiber than regular blueberries, but then they're also higher in antioxidants. Does that mean I don't eat regular blueberries? Absolutely not. But when I can and I have room in the budget to buy wild blueberries, I'm gonna buy it. And then I've also been using soy milk. I like to use soy milk. I know some people aren't a fan of soy or you can't consume soy. And if that is the case, then I would just suggest doing like almond milk, cashew milk, oat milk, hemp seed milk, whichever type of milk you prefer. But I just go in with 1 cup of this type of milk. Then I add about 1 cup of the frozen wild blueberries. And then here I have some frozen bananas that it was bananas that we had that were about to go bad. I just put them in a baggie to freeze them up. And I add a small amount of that. Like the banana can definitely be overpowering, so you don't want to add too much. Like that much of a banana. I do add protein powder to my smoothie, but I'm just gonna add a scoop of that in here. I'll have some of my favorite plant-based protein powders linked in the description, so you can check them out. And then they're also all on my storefront. But this is the brand of protein powder that I'm using. I really like it. Very simple ingredients. Main ingredient is pea protein, so if you're not a fan of pea protein, this one probably won't be for you. But like I mentioned, I'll have some others linked in the description if you want to check it out. I also like to use this PB Fit peanut butter powder. I use it in my recipes and I use it in my smoothies, but I do about 2 tablespoons. I'm also going to add some maca powder in here. And I've been taking maca powder for a while. I don't do it like very consistently, but I just learned a bit of information about it, specifically when it comes to hormone health. So that's why I do it. But it's also said to help improve like your mood, energy levels, depression, all the things. So I just add that in there. Also gonna add a few pieces of ice, or several pieces of ice, I guess. Oh, look at that, it looks so fancy. Let me get a picture of that. I hope you have been enjoying the previous videos that I've shared. Something I want to do soon that I've never done on YouTube. Somebody actually mentioned this in a comment, which I feel like that was just God sending me a little nudge, like, Shakayla, do it. But I want to go live. I want to do like a YouTube live. Maybe after my video goes live, we hop on here and kind of talk about how I'm planning for the next week. Meal ideas. I went TikTok live a few weeks ago. I had such a good time. I was really excited. I'm like, I'm gonna do this again. I'm definitely gonna go live. It'll probably be in the next video by the time you watch this one. So be prepared for me to go live that next Sunday. And if you're new here, I drop videos every Sunday. Something else has been going on, y'all. My eye, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it's allergies because we've been outside a lot more or what, but my eye just was like puffy. That's why I have these glasses on, not my contacts, because my eyes were just doing something. Like you might be able to tell through the glasses, hopefully not, because I look like my husband pulled up that picture of Will Smith. I was like, wow, you're wrong for that. From what is that? Hitched, that movie. I was like, you are so wrong for that. But yeah, it's doing much better now. It's not leaking as much either, which I'm like, thank you, Jesus, because we definitely prayed on it. I'm like, Lord, please heal my eye. We prayed on it this morning and it feels much better. So I'm gonna keep the faith that, you know, Jesus is healing this eye over here. I'm about to go do some work. I'll see y'all for lunch. I'm really excited for it because I'm gonna do this shredded tofu wrap. Oh, I can't wait. Hello friends, I am back. There's the oven, it's about to go off again. So I'm preheating the oven because, as I mentioned, for lunch today I want to do like a sweet and spicy shredded tofu wrap. I'm kind of sad because originally when I bought this tofu, I didn't have intentions on shredding it. I was just going to do like tofu chunks and cook it that way. And I only mention that because whenever I shred my tofu, I don't like to freeze it before. And if you're new to tofu or just the way that I cook with tofu, I like to freeze my tofu, let it thaw out because it changes the texture. It allows the tofu to absorb much more of the flavor, and it goes from chewy to having more of a bite. So that's the reason why I freeze it. So I'm still gonna shred it. I'm gonna still try it because like I said, I have my heart set on this. I have this super firm tofu. I wanna say you can get this at most grocery stores. If you don't wanna use soy-based tofu, there are other legume-based tofus out there. So you can get like lentil, chickpea, fava bean, what else? Pumpkin seed. So if you want to recreate this, just use what you prefer to use. I'm also going to add some leafy greens to my wrap, a tomato, red onions that I want to cut up in there. These are the wraps that I'm going to be using. Very simple ingredient list. I've had these before already and I really like them. So if you do see them, I recommend getting it. I'm also going to add this beet apple kraut. I picked this one up from a local market. I want to say this is a local brand, Oregon Brine Works. So if you aren't able to find this brand and say you're not in the Pacific Northwest, then I mean just get like some pickled beets if you prefer. I just want to add that fermented benefit, but I also felt like fermented cabbage apple kraut would taste good with like that sweet and spiciness from the tofu. So I'm really excited about that. And then I just have some plant-based mayo that I'm gonna spread down on the wrap, but that's what I'm gonna have for lunch and I'm really excited. Okay, it's shredding kind of. Okay, we're just gonna keep going. Maybe doing it slowly will help. I just wanted to hold its shape. That's all I'm trying to get, honestly. And I did gently squeeze some of the water out, but as you can tell, there's still some in there and it's coming out. It's so interesting. So maybe the freeze method does work. You just gotta be gentle as you shred. I must have just been rough last time. I think just to be safe, I'm just gonna crumble this up. But it did really well. It like held its shape pretty good. I'm proud. I'm gonna add a bit of coconut aminos, some garlic powder, some onion powder, some smoked paprika, and some black pepper. I'm just gonna mix this up. Give it a good spread out. So I have the oven set to 400 degrees. We're gonna put the tofu in there for about 15 minutes and see how it is. And then after we bake this, we'll make the wrap. And I'm just about to pop this in the microwave to warm it up a bit. So I'm just adding a thin layer of plant-based mayo. Then I'm gonna add my greens, my tomatoes. Now for the crispy tofu bits. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. And last but not least, some of those beet apples and sauerkraut. Looks and tastes so good. This is what we are working with right now, which looks phenomenal, might I add. Now, how I'm gonna eat this, I don't know. Maybe like this. That's good. We can work with that. But this tofu is given 10 out of 10. So beautiful, so flavorful. And this actually has about 35 grams of protein. Now I am also having this with some fruit. If I had some jalapeno chips, I would have used my jalapeno chips, but I didn't have any. So we have some fruit in there. I was like, oh, well, I might as well eat some of that because we like to make little fruit bowls throughout the day. So I have some raspberries that I'm adding in here. Also have some cherries. And then last but not least, some blueberries. So this is my little side item for this wrap. I'm about to go enjoy this, have my wrap and my fruit, and I'll see y'all later. That was so nice. So I just like drove over to one of the lakes out here and just sat, read my devotional. Now I'm coming back, about to drink me a delicious matcha. I made matcha so many times on my channel, but I don't mind doing it again because I know some people may be new to matcha or you just need a refresher. And I changed. This is my favorite sweatshirt, my absolute favorite sweatshirt. It's just like so comfy, in case you're wondering why I'm wearing something different. Hi, big boy. Hi. There's my buddy. Hi, big boy. Are you ready for matcha? We're about to make some matcha. I have my little matcha bowl. This is a sifter, which we sift the matcha through. This is the matcha that I'm using, and I'll have it linked in the description if you want to check it out. I have an affiliate link, so if you purchase using my code, then I'll get a small commission. Oh man, it's nothing like opening a fresh tin of matcha. This is perfect. So I just take a couple scoops of that and just sift it. So I'm doing an iced matcha, and I want to add a sweetener. This is a sweetener that I'm using. I really like the maple syrup, but I wanted to use this today. It's just the stevia sweetener. I like to put a bit of that, not too much, but a bit of that in here as well. Another thing I would typically do, but I don't feel like doing right now, is putting this in warm water to help bloom. That just essentially means that if you see, this is a bamboo whisk, by the way, but as you could tell on the bamboo whisk, everything curls in, so it's curling in, and we want that to loosen. So once you warm it up, you'll see that these loosen, and that's what we're trying to do. Cheers to yummy matcha. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, so for dinner tonight, I have this chickpea orzo that I want to use. The orzo doesn't taste like traditional orzo, but I enjoy it, and it has a decent amount of protein. So in one serving, there's about 12 grams of protein. I'm gonna do like a broccoli cheddar orzo situation. Well, broccoli cheddar mushroom orzo situation. I'm very excited because I know this is gonna be delicious. So let's get into it. All right, dinner is all done, and I am so excited. I'm about to dig in right now. Let's give it a little taste test. It just tastes like a chunkier broccoli cheddar soup, honestly. I really like the addition of the mushrooms to give more like of a meaty texture to everything we have going on. Next time I make this, I think the only thing that I'll change is adding store-bought plant-based cheese and half of the nutritional yeast. I just didn't have any, didn't want to go to the store to buy any, so I just made it work with what I had. But I do think it's still delicious, but I feel like with the store-bought plant-based cheese, it'll probably just like take it up even more of a notch. But I'm excited. I honestly thought that was gonna be one serving. I don't know why I thought that. So I'm even more excited to be able to enjoy this throughout the week. I really hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you need more inspiration of meals to make, I have so many videos on my channel, from solo recipe videos, sheet pan dinners, my go-to breakfast ideas. I have so much more on my channel, so be sure to check it out if you have not already. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. It helps my channel, so I would greatly appreciate you clicking that button. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave me a comment letting me know what you thought about the video, what you thought about the recipes, which one you plan to try. And I'm also open to hearing suggestions on different videos that you would love to see me make. So be sure to leave all of that in the comment section. But I'm about to go finish eating my dinner, and I will see y'all in the next video. Have a good one.